Imagine falling from the sky, thousands of feet above the ground, with nothing but a seatbelt holding you to a piece of metal. The clouds roar, lightning flashes, and within seconds, your airplane rips apart in midair. Everyone around you is screaming, then silence. And then, blackness. On December 24, 1971, Juliane Koepcke, just 17 years old, lived through what no one could imagine. Her plane, Lanza Flight 508, was struck by lightning above the Amazon rainforest. The aircraft broke into pieces, and somehow Juliane, still strapped to her seat, fell nearly 10,000 feet into the world's most dangerous jungle. When she opened her eyes, she was lying under the thick canopy of the Amazon. She had survived the fall, but with a broken collarbone, a deep cut on her arm, and one swollen eye, her real fight was only beginning. The Amazon was no place for mercy. Venomous snakes slithered beneath the leaves, insects swarmed at every step, and the air was so heavy with humidity it felt like breathing through a wet cloth. Every sound in the night could mean death: a jaguar, a crocodile, or worse. But Juliane remembered something her parents, both zoologists, had taught her since childhood: in the jungle, water is life, and rivers lead to people. So, wounded and barely able to walk, she decided to follow a tiny stream she found. Each step was agony. Her injuries throbbed, flies laid eggs in her wounds, and maggots began to grow in the gash on her arm. She had no food, no supplies, no shoes. Her only strength was her knowledge and her will to live. Days passed. She drank dirty water to survive. At night she shivered under the cold rain, swatting away mosquitoes that carried deadly diseases. She tried to eat but found nothing safe enough. Still, she kept walking, always following the stream, knowing it would one day lead to a larger river, and maybe to human life. By the fourth day, exhaustion and fever nearly broke her spirit. She began to hallucinate, hearing her mother's voice in the wind, seeing shadows in the trees. Yet, something inside her kept whispering, "Keep moving." On the ninth day, she found the wreckage of the plane and, heartbreakingly, bodies of passengers who hadn't made it. But she didn't stop. Finally, after 11 brutal days, Juliane stumbled upon a small hut in the jungle. Inside, she found fishermen who were shocked to see a teenage girl, bloodied, thin, and barely alive, emerging from the green hell. They cared for her wounds, gave her food, and carried her to safety. Juliane Koepcke had survived one of the deadliest plane crashes in history and endured alone in the Amazon jungle for 11 days. Doctors called it a miracle. But Juliane herself believed it was not luck. It was knowledge, resilience, and never giving up hope. Her story is more than survival. It's a reminder that even in the darkest places, even when the world seems against us, human courage can defy death itself. So the next time life knocks you down, remember Juliane, the girl who fell from the sky and walked out of the Amazon alive.